What's going on, guys? Gonna bring you a video here today checking out the M4A1. We're gonna check out all the muzzles, the barrels, the grips, and the underbarrel attachments to see which one has the best control and accuracy. What we're looking for from the M4A1, at least me personally, is a longer distance weapon. But you also want to be able to control the short range, at least be viable in some way. Because, you know, you're probably not going to, unless you're going to run the overkill, which is getting tougher in Warzone, you probably are going to run this as your main weapon that you're running around with, maybe with a sniper or a rocket launcher, depending on what loadout you're pulling. The first muzzle attachment we're going to look at is the muzzle brake. Next, we will do the compensator, which should have a less vertical recoil pattern. Yeah. Now we will try the monolithic suppressor. Lightweight suppressor. And the tactical suppressor. Alright, so here's looking at the results. My personal favorite is going to be the compensator. I'd like to control. There's a lot of shots, if you look in the very beginning, that are on a tight range, dead vertical, that will be easier to control. The only other option I would see is to run the monolithic suppressor for the range and the extra damage. If you feel like you can control that, that's a great thing to run, and it'll help you out as far as time to kill. But for me, because of the recoil pattern that's in the compensator, that's the one that I would choose. Next, we're going to try out all 5 barrel options. First is going to be the Corvus Custom. Now we'll try the barrel. The 11.5-inch Commander. The 14.5-inch tack light, and the Predator barrel. Barrels, it looks pretty clear that either the Corvus Custom or the Predator M16 are really the way to go. If you're out close for aim down, sight speed, and things like that, you can go with the other 3, but I wouldn't use it on the M4A1. Personally, I'm going to use the Corvus Custom. I feel like the control, as far as recoil control, after you start shooting, is a little bit better than the Grenadier, but either one would be a good choice. Now to the underbarrel attachments. The first one I'm going to do is the Merc foregrip. Tactical foregrip. The Ranger foregrip. And the Operator's foregrip. Let's take a look here. The spread of each recoil pattern. I personally would prefer the Merc foregrip because if you look at the first 6 to 7 bullets, the spread range is really good. I could also see going with the Commando just because it straightens out a little bit more. The fade off patterns to the Ranger and the Operators kind of sway me into a different direction. Though the Ranger foregrip does have a little tighter recoil pattern. So I'm going to go with the Merc foregrip. Next, we'll try out a few stocks. The first one is going to be M16. Then we'll try the Singard arms. No stock at all. And the forged tack. Here are the results. What I would go with is the forged tack. It's what I have on my weapon that you'll see at the end here. The nose tag, the nose stock just creates the spread a little too far for me, but the forge tack will still give you some aim downside speed. And then the M16 and the Sing guards, I just didn't feel like it made a big difference as far as aiming. Next, we're going to try the grip tapes. First, we got the granulated grip tape. The rubberized grip tape. And the staple grip tape. Overall, on my weapon, I didn't use a grip tape, but if I had to go with one, I would go with the rubberized, just because I feel like it gives you a little bit more control over your weapon, and the bullet spray pattern was a little less, so I would opt for the control there. The staple grip tape might be a good option if you're looking for better aim down sight speed, and if I did, I would switch it probably out with the stock. At the end here, this ended up being my full loadout. It's the one that I prefer. Obviously, you can add a couple different underbarrels for your grips or stocks, but I would definitely go with that compensator, the custom Corvus on the M4. You can go with the Grenadier barrel, but I prefer the custom Corvus. Like I said, I have a little bit more control over it. I went with the Mark IV grip and the forged tack stock and a sight. If you are comfortable with the iron sights when I add a real grip or add 60 rounds of ammunition, those may be good options as well. If I'm looking to add 60 rounds of ammunition, I might switch it out with the forged stock first. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe. Please mention in the comments what weapon you want me to do next. I'm going to do a few of these. I may even do every weapon. After this, I'm probably going to do the ground next. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one.